Plymouth fire officials are reminding homeowners to have working carbon monoxide detectors. The fire department recently responded to a house where the carbon monoxide alarm was going off. That alerted the family, so they were able to get to safety. Carbon monoxide is a silent killer that's very difficult to detect without a device. Things like basement generators, appliances, and water heaters can all cause carbon monoxide to spread throughout a home.
You need to get one 100%, because it will detect it before you will. And times you detect it, it's too late. Do not be afraid to call 911 on anything. If it's chimney fires, CO2, house fires, and feeling sick, it doesn't hurt to call, because we'll always come out.
And detectors can be bought online or at many stores, and having one could save your life.